840, Big 550, KTRS. Talk a little lawn care because now you got to take care of your lawn now so that it looks good in the spring. Jim Duver from Dynagreen and DynagreenInfo.com. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, McGraw.
First, before we talk about the lawn, let's talk about my my bricklaying abilities. You saw the brick that I put up, the stone.
Your honest opinion.
Your honest
Jim.
opinion.
He did a great job, and that green grass sets it off.
It's yeah, no. So you came out to the house and you're sort of helping me, sort of teaching me how to do the lawn. And you put the fertilizer down. You put 2 fertilizer applications on and 2 reseeding applications on. Why did you do that?
Okay, well, the first one was the fall starter. You know, that's the one with the phosphorus in it. We get the fall going with that one.
Right.
And then the one we seeded at the same time. But then we had all that rain, and I think some of the seed washed out.
Okay.
So I thought I'd come back and touch up a few spots. And then we start putting Winterizer down 30 days later. So we just put Winterizer down this weekend.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll do one more application in November, probably around Thanksgiving. We'll put down a late application of Winterizer again.
Winterizer again. What I noticed is, I mean, almost instantaneously, the next day or two, you start to see the grass really turn that rich color of green.
Yeah, you're right. I hope your neighbors don't mind because there's going to be that green line going right up the side of your property.
That's exactly right. My neighbors hate me already, but I have to make sure my lawn looks better than my neighbors. That's just the way it is. All right. But, I mean, you really can tell that it just turns that different color green. So the fertilizer is so important because you're feeding the grass.
That's right. And, you know, this fertilizer is made for the St. Louis market. We also, you know, for this type of grass, we also add extra iron and other micronutrients to really bring that green color out while we're giving the grass food to store in the roots so that in the springtime it'll come back out really strong.
You know, talk about this for a second because you change the formula every year, right?
We try to tweak it to be whatever is the most current, try to be a little ahead of the game.
Right. And Dynagreen, talk about this because I don't think people realize this enough. Dynagreen, you mentioned it, designs the fertilizer for the region.
That's correct.
Why? Explain why you need a special fertilizer for this region.
Well, it's all temperature related. You know, we designed the fertilizer to release for the season that you're in and the temperature that you're in. So St. Louis would have a different average fall temperature than, you know, maybe Arkansas.
Right.
So we designed the fertilizer so that they'll release according to the temperature and feed properly. So you're not wasting any fertilizer and the grass can utilize it to its full.
And then what are you doing? Why are we doing it now? And what are the other benefits come spring?
What we're doing now is giving the grass lots of reserves, like a bear going hibernation. You're feeding it, you're filling it up so that in springtime it's got all that energy that it can make a good green growth.
Yeah. Now, we're in the middle of October. It's October 23rd, sort of towards the end, and this is unseasonably warm weather. So we still have time to do all this, right?
You do. Like I said, we put a little bit of seed down on your bare spots last weekend. We're really coming to the end of that season, but if you haven't got it done, this is going to be a beautiful weekend to do it. And then, of course, you still need to get your 3 applications down in the fall. So if you haven't got your second one down, this is the month to do it.
Okay. Now, Dynagreen, I keep talking about, has the 5-step program, right?
Correct.
So it is almost McGraw-proof. Explain the 3 steps for the fall.
Well, the first step is the fall starter, which was number 3.
Okay.
And then the second, the 4th and 5th step is your Winterizer.
So you put the Winterizer down twice.
That's correct.
Huh, okay. And you want to do it a month apart or so?
About 30 days. We use, you know, October, November, Halloween, Thanksgiving. You can use whatever.
What about the person whose lawn has sort of not been good all season long? You want to start with the fall fertilizer or the Winterizer, or what do you want to do to get it going again?
If it's a really rough lawn, I would definitely start with the fall starter and then probably do a little seeding. Fall is the best time per seed, yes.
And then weeds, the weeds are going to start dying off now, right?
They will. We do have a Winterizer with weed control made for cold weather. So if you had a lot of weeds, it's okay to put that down. That's going to be a Winterizer with Surge. And that is a special formulated herbicide for broadleaf weeds for cold weather.
Huh. All right. Where do I get Dynagreen?
Dynagreen, it's only available at your local lawn and garden centers.
I love the fact that the big box stores would love to have Dynagreen, but you don't sell to the big box stores.
We do not, and we have been approached by them before, and we have turned them down.
Because you believe in helping the local lawn and garden dealer.
That's correct.
You guys are local. It's made for local. It's local, and so you guys stay local.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a great story, so we need to take care of St. Louisans. All right, Dynagreen or DynagreenInfo.com, and it's McGraw-proof, right?
That is correct.
And that stonework on my house?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I
There
can't
you
wait
go.
to see your edging.
Jim Duver knows exactly how to butter up the host. Jim Duver with Dynagreen or DynaGreenInfo.com. Ask for it by name at your local lawn and garden dealer. Dynagreen or DynaGreenInfo.com. Jim, thanks for coming in.
All right, thank you.
All right, traffic, weather, and then our business, small business.